the other person could have, let's say, a red mark or a scratch. Hey, this is David Kohlmeyer, the problem solver. Thanks so much for joining. Today, every single Thursday at 4:30, we have amazing guests that are on the show helping people solve problems. We have local community leaders, we have community activists, business owners, anyone that's solving a problem in Las Vegas, in Nevada, Clark County, anyone in the United States of America that we get them on the show here where the goal is to solve problems. Today, we have my great co-host here. I have John Orlando, legendary Beja Rivera. Thank you so much for joining today and helping me out. Today, we have Anna Marie, who's with the Marketing Mermaid. And
she is the Marketing Mermaid.
She actually is half mermaid. I'm giving her secret out, so she's on here today. Anna Marie, thank you so much for joining the show.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
So this is kind of a short intro. We want to learn more about you, how you're helping people. I know you do marketing, businesses. You know, after COVID, a lot of businesses went out of business, you know, or they're working from home. Tell us about the Marketing Mermaid and how you're helping probably business owners.
Sure. Yeah. So Marketing Mermaid started 5 years ago. We do social media marketing as well as social media consulting for small businesses. During the pandemic, that was a crazy time. A lot of people ended up, you know, taking some time off, but I ended up almost doubling my business during that time.
Amazing.
Well, just during that season, a lot of people were like, okay, what can we do right now while we're twiddling our thumbs doing nothing during lockdown? And a lot of people decided to really up their game on social media.
Yeah.
Especially because so many more people were out of work, so many people were at home. There was so many more people spending time on social media that I was like, now I'm building webinars, now I'm running ads, now I'm, you know, posting more than ever before because people are at home. So it actually worked out really, really well. So being able to just provide that service to them was awesome. And then once the pandemic, not once the pandemic stopped, but once lockdown was over, it was really easy for them to kind of jump back in the game, no issue. So it was great.
So how do you feel like, you know, today I always talk about with John and Beja in regards to strategy. How do you feel like business today with marketing? Are there new strategies that you want to share that you feel that you help people with consulting? I've seen some of your work previously, and I'm friendly with Mary Grace, and she's actually showed your logo, which I even like your logo.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit some strategy. I'm always looking for a different strategy that business owners can do today.
Sure. So I'm the lead strategist of the Marketing Mermaid Co. I don't like to call myself the CEO because it's like, that's all the boring stuff. Whereas people come to me for the strategy and my team helps us implement it, right? So like something that people get wrong all the time on social media or they just don't get right is connecting with their target audience. And I know that seems like really obvious, right? But what I always like to tell people is like posting on your feed, posting on your Instagram, that's a very reactive approach to connecting with people in your target audience. You're kind of waiting for them to find you and you're kind of waiting for them to come to you through maybe a hashtag search or other strategies that you're using. So you're like putting up a poster and hoping someone drives by, but like what if they never use that freeway? What if they don't even have a car? What if they can't drive, you know? So what I really like is a proactive strategy is like, okay, so you're a wedding videographer. How do you get in front of the people that you want to work with? Well, what if you just searched people that are most likely to hire you through the hashtag, he finally asked me, or we're finally engaged. And you start creating and nurturing relationships with those people that are newly engaged. And then when they need a videographer, which most engaged couples start planning their wedding pretty quickly, you're top of mind. I mean, that's the simplest strategy that anyone can do. It's an engagement strategy, but a lot of people miss it. They're kind of, you know, they post all the time. They're like, post 3 times a week, post before 10 a.m., use all these great hashtags. But again, what if that person never drives on that freeway? What if this person never drives?
Targeting.
So it's this idea of like, let's get in front of our customers before they even start searching for you based on their behaviors.
Right.
I like that's different. Hashtag search and then trying to engage with those people or even befriending them, right? And marketing to them. So I always say subliminal marketing. I like always saying that.
Right.
Oh, yeah?
So
well, that's what you'd be doing, right? Because what you do is if you're hashtagging those people. Well, it's kind of funny. Like if there's like I'll give you an example.
We argue about marketing weekly.
Please do.
So I'll share. It's kind of funny. So you know when you see like these different law firms that they're sponsoring ads and then people like are commenting or like, I just got an accident. So I'm always like adding friends for the legal, right? Because they're like, they're they're people that I would want to engage with. But this is interesting of like searching the hashtag.
Fish where the fish are.
Yeah. So that's interesting. I haven't heard that. You haven't told me that yet. So no brownie points for you.
I don't know what to tell you, but I am the social media expert in the room.
You never said that search the hashtag. Shame on you. I
would go through a hashtag that your customer is using versus like, don't search Las Vegas videographer, search engaged in Las Vegas, or I got engaged on the Strip, or
I like that.
You know, you'd have to find hashtags that people are actually using, but think about your customer, not yourself, and start talking to them. I call it targeted kindness. Oh my God, what a beautiful ring, what a beautiful location, you guys look so happy, what a gorgeous proposal, when are you guys getting married? Create a relationship. You're top of mind now when they're looking for a videographer.
Do you remember when I told you during a Golden Knights game, go to T-Mobile, stand outside of T-Mobile, make a video about not driving drunk, hashtag Vegas Golden Knights, VGK. That's on the same highway as what she's
actually, it's a different
about.
strategy, what he's saying. He was saying to go to like Golden Knights where there's a lot of people, to do a TikTok video and do a hashtag, right, Golden Knights, and even probably checking into the location or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But yours is specifically more like finding the hashtag and really befriending them. It's kind of like, it's kind of dirty marketing. I like that, dirty marketing.
It's a little dirty marketing. That's why we always say be kind. It's targeted
really
kindness.
I'm saying dirty. It's
You're
kind of
just
funny,
being kind and building relationships with people most likely to buy from you, right?
It's engaging.
I like to call what he's talking about, it's piggyback marketing. You're piggybacking on something that people are already doing. Yeah, which is also a great strategy.
Right.
Yeah.
I like both those are good strategies.
And I feel like
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You know what it is? A lot of times it just feels funny sometimes to do these certain things. And, it takes time to get used to it. Like, when MySpace was out, or now it's Facebook and now it's Instagram, like you always change it. Like 5 years from now, it'll be interesting. Like, is TikTok still out there? Right. So there's like always changing, and it's getting it's getting easier, but sometimes it's also like more advanced, but sometimes it's also, you have to come out of your shell. Right. Like with me personally, I'm very big with like, if I go in the news, it's very easy for me to be the expert. I like when you ask me questions, but if I have to go on and do improv, I feel a little bit funnier in some regards, like, seeing how I look, or, you're holding the camera out there, you're like wandering around, Everyone's actually, my joke is that everyone became like an entertainer, an actress, singing, lip syncing, right? Like we all became movie stars overnight with TikTok. Everyone's dancing around and lip syncing to these different sound effects.
Sure, yeah, and I don't love the like dance craze that's happening. I think it's just my age is showing on social media. So I just don't play in that game. It's like, I talk to business owners all the time, and like, some of these people are a little bit older, and I don't want to dance on a screen. I don't want to do that. That doesn't feel right. I'm like, well, if it doesn't feel right for you, it probably doesn't feel right as your customer watching it either. Right. Like, do what feels good, because that's what you're going to be consistent doing. Yeah.
So like David owns Las Vegas Legal Network. So a big thing for him is always getting cases to then match with different lawyers, right?
Sure.
So I always say to him, like, stop selling. Like, I get it. He's in the straight up conversion business, right? He needs to find people and convert. Someone got a DUI or got in a car accident. He needs to convert them to hiring a lawyer that he's trying to push them to, and that's the conversion that he's in. I always say the problem with the way you're marketing is you're selling all the time. Stop selling and focus on building brand, because if you build brand, the sales will come behind it.
100%. If you position yourself as the expert, as the right person for these people to go to, they'll know they come to you. You don't have to sell yourself.
Chase the passion and the money will follow.
Exactly.
I believe actually a mixture of both, because I do notice when I post, if I post something, right, I really will get people messaging me back. Like I just got a guy the other day, not that I helped him that much, but he got injured. He went to the hospital, and like he literally, once I posted, he's like, I need help. Right. So I notice when I do post, but I do like doing the organic, of creating value and sharing, let's say, wisdom or educational information out there too, to create value, in general. So I believe it's a mixture. It's like, I'm not really big with TikTok, but I'm trying to learn it and do more of it.
Good for you.
I think that I think you have to do a little bit of everything. It's like, I always say, like with marketing or business, it's like a pie or layers of a cake. And each layer, right? TikTok, Instagram, this, that, podcasting, right? These different things all helps you in regards to business. So any other strategies that you want to share, even though you seem like a wealth of knowledge?
Give us all the tricks.
Right
now, give us all the tricks. I am. Any last strategy before?
Okay, this is one of my favorite strategies, and it works best for service providers that have packages in 4 figures or higher. And I say that because it's extremely, extremely targeted. So what do? You do marketing?
Well, we own the podcast studio, studio here.
Hello.
So,
okay.
But yeah, I've been in marketing forever and stuff. And
okay, awesome. So I'll speak about my business because I know it the best, right? If I were to convert a customer for, say, social media management, at minimum, that's $25,000 a year for me to make. So if I get really, really targeted with who I want to bring on as a client, I know that they need me. I know that they can afford it. I know that they don't do it themselves, or they can have a really high conversion. I've picked them out of a crowd, and I'm like, I want you in my client portfolio. The easiest thing to do is if you go on someone's Instagram profile right now, right? And you go on, do you know where I'm going?
Probably.
Okay. And you click on their followers. And whatever, they're following 1,000 people, they're following 10,000 people. I don't care. At the very top of that followers list, there's going to be hashtags that they're following too. Now, these hashtags could be as simple as this could be like a podcast owner, but he's following a hashtag clean eating, or he's following a hashtag CrossFit is fun, or something like that. If you use those hashtags in your post, regardless of whether this person is following you, they will see you because they're following that hashtag. So they will see you in their feed, regardless of whether or not you're following them, which is insane.
Right.
So you're basically like Instagram stalking these people. You're like, look,
because you're using their hashtag.
Because you're using a hashtag that they're following.
Because they're following.
Speaking their language.
Yeah.
Because they're also going back to see what they've done, right?
No, because it's popping up in the feed already. So,
so like I follow hashtag UFC. So in my feed, I'll get there's people I follow, and then boom, anyone that's posted with hashtag UFC, I'll see that post.
And that's what I was
follow
going to
that?
say earlier.
I mean, just automatically because that's how.
Yeah, it's just like your feed is comprised of people that you follow, right? Or hashtags that you follow.
Okay.
It's our search engine.
I mean, it's really the technology. It's like the Big Brother, right? Knows you're following.
Right.
Right.
Oh, we can see. It's not even Big Brother. Like, we can all see who our potential customers are following and what hashtags that they're following too.
But where did you see it before? When you're on Facebook or Instagram, where?
I'll walk you through it right now. Go to a profile of literally any person.
I'm going to go to John here. Let's see.
Some people don't follow hashtags, which is kind of
so
a
I'm
bummer.
going to John Orlando's page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Like many
click on
do.
his followers.
Millions.
Click on the followers.
Click on his followers.
Not following, but followers.
Like where it says see all friends?
Yeah.
Am I doing this right?
If he's following hashtags, it'll show all the hashtags that he's following. You're on Facebook.
So I need to go to Instagram.
Oh, man.
Instagram. There's an app called Instagram. Are
There
you familiar?
is.
I'm still a little slow with the
Good
Instagram.
God, it's
Some people call it the
unbelievable.
gram.
I know. I see people say
IG.
Yeah, we go to IG, click on, I might be following someone.
Orlando.
Okay, here we go. So I
Click
got-
I got
followers.
this guy Tony Orlando pops up.
Click followers.
All right, so here.
So if that
1,400
person is-
posts, 4,891 followers is a
Okay.
small amount of followers.
Okay.
20,000 on TikTok. Go ahead.
So if you click on his followers, if he is following hashtags, they will pop up there. Now, not everybody follows hashtags.
I see what you're saying.
But
Go
about
for it.
80% of users on Instagram do, which is really awesome.
So I'm going to his followers, his 4,981 followers. I'm seeing who's following him, so I could start following them.
No.
What do you say?
So yeah, I think that's a question. Where do we get to? Is it suggested?
Oh, the has
Let me see.
following.
Sorry, let me bring my mic with me. Whoop. So if you go
I can
to
see who you're following too.
Oh, you go to following.
You go to
not
following,
followers.
not followers.
Okay.
And you can look here. So he's following Tournament of Kings. So if I started using that
This is some
hashtag
things.
in my posts, right?
Oh, the hashtags. I see it now.
If I started using Tournament of Kings because I'm about to make $25,000, if this person is seeing my stuff, right? I'm going to show up on his scroll now with or without him following me.
Woman.
Yeah.
That's major.
Major.
So you're saying the top half where it says following, I click on hashtags, and that's who he's following.
That's all
Those
the
are the
hashtags I'm
hashtags
following.
he's
So he's following O.J. Simpson. So
And
Am
so
I?
when
Yeah.
you go
Am
to
I really? That's funny.
yeah, O.J.
like
Simpson.
Instagram.
So if I
where
click
it's
O.J.
like
Simpson
your-
now, so you're saying I should follow his followers?
No, I'm saying
Use his. I'm sorry.
my
Use
God.
his
if he's
hashtags.
also following hashtags, use those hashtags that he's following.
Got it.
Regardless of whether or not he's following you back.
Right. It's
He is
what she's saying.
following
It's a
that
way
hashtag.
for her to get her content onto
pop
your
up.
phone without you following her.
So like here he's got
She knows, if you're following DUI, right? Because you want to try to find drunk driving cases, whatever. She knows, he's following DUI. So now if she posts a piece of content that she feels could hook you on her services,
She'll use the
put
hashtag.
hashtag DUI because she knows it's going to end up in your feed. And then you're going to stop and you're going to go, this is a cool video on that. Oh, who did this? Oh, wow. And then you're going to
Got it.
follow and then you might
Like-
DM.
How many times have you just been talking about something like, you're looking for spoons or silverware or something
Right.
like that, and you get on Facebook, and next thing you know, there's like an ad about
There's spoons.
Spoons.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
like that?
Artificial intelligence. artificial intelligence robots, man. They hire them by the dozen at Instagram and Facebook, or at Facebook.
But the problem is there's a lot of, I get it. I mean, you got to play with it a little bit. But I mean, it's definitely a strategy.
Yeah, so like if I go to yours and I look at the hashtags you're following, like first one that pops up here, songs that make you cry. That's weird that you follow that. No,
I'm very big with songs that make you cry. Please don't make fun of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tear jerkers.
All right, so if people want to get in touch with you.
Yes.
Here's a question for you. So, because a lot of small business owners, I think they're afraid because things get expensive. Do you normally sit down with people, do like a free consultation, a free strategy session? Do things automatically cost money? And also you do also promotional items as well?
My product suite and my service suite is actually very well rounded. So you can start working with me as low as $11. So if you want my knowledge, but you can't afford to work with me, say one-on-one in a call, or you can't hire me for a consulting package or a service package, you can start working with me. $11, $22, $97.
For $11, you get 2.5 minutes, but make the most of it.
I'm confused. What's $11?
And even so even for free, right? So for free right now, if you go on my website, absolutely for free in exchange for your email.
What is that website?
Right. It's themarketingmermaid.net. Scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see it, and it says, want to jump into the deep end with me? It's something
like
cheesy
mermaid.
and mermaidy, right?
Yep, I like it.
You put in your email capture, you'll get something like 90 plus caption prompts so that you can start writing better captions for yourself. And it's targeted to online experts, so people that close a majority of their business online. You also get like a really great post cadence. You also get some other good tips, post pillars, things like that.
Yep.
This is something I used to sell for $47 on my website, and now it's absolutely for free. You also get entered into a welcome sequence. You'll get a hashtag training. You get a post training. There's a lot of really great value in that thing. So yeah that's the easiest way to work with
Is your big thing also like a lot of people do promotional items and selling different items? Like I'm going to the event, there's going to be all women. I need like probably 50 pepper sprays that are hot pink. Is that not your thing?
I could find it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing like all round marketing, right? In regards to a company, like you.
I focus on social media. I used to do web design. I used to do ad management. I used to do a lot of different things. I focus on social media.
Okay, I don't know if I missed that part or if you said that before. So social media marketing is where you're basically at.
That's where I live. Yep.
Okay.
That's where I hang out.
Tired of being a fish out of water? Call the Marketing Mermaid.
Exactly.
I like it. I like
it.
So
you just
Okay,
did
so
that.
last thing before we go, what is your main phone number? We got the website. Did you give a phone number?
I did not get my phone number.
We're just gonna do the website.
Just the website,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, nobody wants anyone calling.
I'm
them.
24/7.
90? Like, what is going on
I'm
here? You're the
24/7.
only one that wants calls. None of us want phone calls.
Some guy called me the other day, 3 a.m. like,
Yeah, we don't
I
want
want
any
you
of
to
that.
solve my
I called you
problem.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Did you?
Yeah, on the 24 hour.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I've
That's
worked
right.
this.
I'm always available 24/7. That's my
Yeah.
thing.
No.
That's
Yeah.
my gig. Is I'm
I'm a
always
busy
available.
girl. Please don't call me.
I'm
So-
always available to send you to voicemail 24/7.
www.themarketingmermaid.net or at the Marketing Mermaid with 2 Ds on Instagram are the best ways to contact me.
Got it. We'll have you back on the show in general. We'll meet up as well.
Yes.
You were on my list to meet.
Yes.
Because Mary Kay's like, you need to get one on Marketing Mermaid.
I tried meeting with you in December, but things got crazy. So
I
I was
For you or
supposed
for
to.
him?
I was supposed to come on this
Oh,
podcast.
that's right.
I think.
Last time, that's right.
It was
So you
hosted here.
canceled on him.
I rescheduled,
kidding.
and Mary Grace was like, "I'm just gonna go."
You
without
owe me
you.
now, big time.
I
Yeah,
owe
I
you.
like that.
I don't mind
I like
that.
that.
I
Okay,
can owe
good.
you. I'm happy to come on. Literally, I'm full of words.
So thanks so much for coming on today's show. You'll be back again in the future. Amazing, marketing tips, social media. There's so much out there. I mean, you really need to sit down. You need a consultant these days for all these
Yes,
different
you
things.
do.
You do.
You need tutoring. You need consultants. You need like
Starting at $2,500.
I got a podcast guru. I got marketing. I got Beiju's the podcast queen now.
Yes.
Everyone's like you got to do so much in general. So
Yes.
But the bottom line is key people like yourself is really important. So thanks so much for coming on the show.
Yes.
Again, I'm David Kohlmeyer, the Problem Solver. Every single week, amazing people like Anna Marie helping people in regards to marketing and business and growing your business. So that is a key thing, especially right now, after COVID and everything going on in society, we need to grow our business, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you're in part of Social Registered Network as well. So anyway, if you have a problem, I can help you out. I am 24/7. So I'm 702-999-1111. That's 702-999-1111. David Kohlmeyer, the Problem Solver. Be safe and see you next week.